All right, guys, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as it dey hot. If this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. As it dey hot, they don nyokopus Asari Dokubo. They don nyokopus Asari Dokubo. All the plenty evil wey be say the man they do for the southeastern part of Nigeria, they don nyokopus am, especially Imo State to be precise. I go play you the video the way you see waiting on Sonkwa. They talk about Asari Dokubo. They say they don't review all the evil wey be say Asari Dokubo they do. To the extent they say many things wey be say all the unknown gunmen, everything, evil wey be say they happen for Imo State. They say na Asari Dokubo they sponsor am. They say the Ebubago people. They say na Asari Dokubo men na waiting them talk. I go show you that video. Make you follow me see am because no be for my mouth. You go come out now for that video. You go see waiting the sub. You go know say this word they imili me also. Chai. Nah, but one thing about this thing is that it's not good for you to tamper a prophet, because since Asari Dokubo tampered MNK, he started having issues, and it seems as if his issue is going to increase because he started talking about Biafra, started talking about Biafra. And many people don't know that Biafra land is a holy land and is a land whereby God is in support of. And anybody that rises to kick against that land, that person might have issues. Yes, it might not happen today because what happened in the land of Israel took about 400 and something years, and the Egyptians paid for it. The Biafrans are the seed of Abraham, and anybody that is touching them is definitely going to pay for it. It might not happen immediately, but bet me it must surely come to pass that anybody that touches the choosing people of the Chukwuka Biama, they normally pay for that thing. Make I carry you go for this news. They say the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has berated Asari Dokubo over recent comments against its leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, currently held in the Department of State Service DSS custody for alleged treason charges. It is in its reaction to Asari unguarded utterances against Ndibo and their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, the indigenous people of Biafra. IPOB said they were not surprised by that, as they alleged that he has been part of the people destroying Alaibo and persecuting the youths unjustly. IPOB also accused Asari Dokubo of donating his boys to the murderous Ebubago operatives in Imo State. IPOB claimed that Asari Dokubo recently confirmed this last Friday, 16th June 2023, when he confirmed his involvement in the security of some states, particularly in Imo State and Kaduna State. In that interview, Asari Dokubo claimed that his boys have been involved in security operations in Imo State and Kaduna, and among other places. From his own confession, it is obvious that Asari Dokubo was allegedly responsible for the mass abduction and killings in Imo State and South Kaduna. IPOB spokesperson Emma Powerful alleged this in the time to call out Asari Dokubo for the mass killing that are going on in Imo State, Anambra State, and the Southern Kaduna. Recall that Asari Dokubo is a Fulani-trained Islamic jihadist. He must be held responsible for all extrajudicial execution of innocent citizens. We have interviewed dozens of victims and eyewitnesses who told us that the perpetrators are men they allegedly identified as Ebubago militia working in partnership with Nigeria's security officials in Imo State. We have also profiled these murderous men in Ebubago and found out that many of them are imported terrorists. We are reliable informed on several occasions that most of the militias are Niger Delta and Fulani boys, allegedly recruited by Asari Dokubo and bankrolled by Imo State government. Two of the Ebubago boys themselves actually told us that they were allegedly working for Asari Dokubo in Imo State. Asari Dokubo cannot change. Like a pig, no matter what, he cannot change. We are blaming Ijaw people for keeping mute over the insult and disparading of Ndi Igbo by Asari Dokubo. Ndi Igbo must drag it with Asari. He must understand that Igbo people are not cowards in the world. Asari Dokubo is too small for what Igbo can do. According to IPOB, when the gods want to kill a man, they first make him mad. The pro-Biafran group say that Dokubo has anger and bitterness problem that make him expose his stupidity, which will destroy him. Asari Dokubo, the double agent, will end up in the belly of his sponsors. IPOB further alleged the double agent Asari Dokubo's viral video where he was campaigning and supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are still online. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in prison in 2015, he gave an order that the sum of 20 million is released to Asari Dokubo to train some IPOB volunteers. Mazi Kanu did that to put him to the test and to give Asari Dokubo a chance to review his real mission in the Biafra struggle. Instead of training the volunteers as he promised, Asari Dokubo allegedly arranged with DSS to arrest many of the volunteers. It cost IPOB fortunes to bring them out of the DSS custody. That incident was the time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB realized that Asari Dokubo was a DSS agent who was sent to infiltrate IPOB. When Asari Dokubo was asked to refund the 20 million, he became furious and started blackmailing and threatening the IPOB members. Asari displayed his evil agenda early enough, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB distanced our struggle from him. Again, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out of the prison, Asari Dokubo and his gang already sold him out to the Nigerian military, who went to his residence in Isiama Afaruku Ibeku to assassinate him. But Elohim Chukwuokike helped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to escape. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB distanced themselves from Asari Dokubo, he hasn't ceased to accuse IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for wrongdoing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a sound intellectual whose integrity and character haven't been questioned. He is not in the league of militants, treasury rooters, and destroyers who speak from both sides of the mouth like Asari. In a sane society, Asari Dokubo should have been in jail for the destruction of national assets such as oil pipelines and equipment and for oil racketeering. Unfortunately, Nigeria is a country that rewards terrorists, thugs, and criminals while persecuting the innocent. We are waiting for Asari Dokubo to dig his own grave, which he has already started in his recent interview at Abuja. His hatred of Ndi Igbo and his quest to destroy IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu through sabotage will buy him the same baggage of honor as Ken Sarawiwa. He will end up in the same belly of his paid masters. Dokubo's action shows he is among Igbo persecutors, those destroying Igbo youths of Igwe. A professor of political science of Igwe said Asari Dokubo's obsession for the release of IPOB leader and hatred for Ndi Igbo is an indication that he is among Igbo's persecutors, those destroying Igbo youth, and should be ignored. He pointedly accused Dokubo of being a mole being used to destroy Igbo land and the people. We are told that Asari Dokubo and Nnamdi Kanu were close comrades in the IPOB struggle for Biafran self-determination. What Asari is now doing shows that something of tactics, money, or personality may have caused a rift between them, or that Asari had along been a mole shadowing his earthly comrade. Best attitude to Asari Dokubo and his likes is not attack, but understanding, sympathy, and love. He has revealed by his position that he was chief among those paid to destabilize Igbo land and destroy the youth, Igbo alleged. In their reaction, the youth wing of Ohaneze, through their publicity secretary, Mazi Chika Art Adizel, said, "It is important to note that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any act of violence or engaged in embezzlement of public funds. Therefore, labeling him as a criminal is baseless and unfounded. His cause, rooted in the pursuit of self-determination, aligns with both local and international laws. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's fight represents the just aspiration for the freedom of his people, and it is not a crime to seek autonomy and assert one's right. Asari Dokubo lacks the authority to brand Mazi Nnamdi Kanu criminal, as court of competent jurisdiction has found him guilty of any offense. Ohaneze Ndị Igbo Youth Wing worldwide cautions Asari Dokubo to exercise restraint and be mindful of the potential repercussion that his remarks may provoke among Igbo youth and the Igbo nation as a whole. Ohaneze Ndị Igbo Youth Wing will not tolerate any disparaging remarks or publication targeting Igbo and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Such action only serves to exacerbate the already volatile situation in Nigeria, particularly in the southeast. Ohaneze Ndị Igbo Youth Wing calls upon President Bola Tinubu to prioritize the restoration of peace by promptly releasing Nnamdi Kanu. We urge the president not to sway by the misguided statement of individuals like Asari Dokubo. Now I will play you that video so that you can see it's a video. You will be able in this video you will be able to understand properly what is actually going on and the mission of Asari Dokubo in the southeastern part of Nigeria.
Chineke kelo ma chọọ ezi mmapụ iche Igbo dị sabe eji m n'aka na ebe ahụ inu ugbu a ma ị na-enweta onwe gị ọ dị mkpa ime ka ị mara na okwu ahụ anyị nọ na-ekwu na ọpụta gị ihe na ndị ebube a ga-enwere n'Imo steeti wụ boys Asari Dokubo ịba anyị kwuburu ya before okwu ọbụla anyị gwara gị ebe a were emere ive okwu ọbụla anyị gwara gị ebe a were emere ive because anyị anaghị ekwu na anyị na-ahụ okwu na-ekwu kama na anyị na-ekwu kpọmkwem na anyị ji facts and figures. Asari Dokubo ndị Imo nwere ike ha agaghị ama Asari Dokubo na ndị ebube agụ ndị a na-eso agagharị n'Imo steeti but mgbe ọ ya abata ị ga ama ọ ihe mere o jiri kwuo na o nwere kampụ ha gara kampụ ndị unknown gunmen na ha gara hụ 100 cars ihe anyị na-achọ ikwu na Asari Dokubo wee rekruturu ndị ebube agụ Hope Uzodimma ji arụ ọrụ. Hope Uzodimma na Asari Dokubo nwere agreement. Asari Dokubo wee kponye Hope Uzodimma boys ya onye ọbụla bụ onye ebube aga hụrụ n'Imo steeti mara na boy ya Asari Dokubo and ọ bụrụ na Asari Dokubo kpọrọ ndị Igbo ashị mara na boys ya ndị abụ ndị ebube agụ nọ n'Imo steeti kpọrọ ndị Igbo ashị. Look at what is happening na Agwa, lee ihe na-eme na n'Ọlụ, lee ihe na-eme na Ọhaji Egbema, lee ihe na-eme na Izombe. Ọwụ ndị ebube agụ na cause havoc ndị a because they hate Igbos, so ha na-eji this opportunity now ha na gọọmenti Igbo steeti nwere agreement na-agba ụlọ ndị mmadụ ọkụ na-waste life of ndị Imo. So ka ndị Imo mara na ebube agụ wụ boys Asari Dokubo. Ọ ka ndị Imo mara na ndị ebube agụ na-ahụ n'Imo steeti, they are the Asari Dokubo boys. So don't even think na ndị ebube agụ ndị a na ha hụrụ gị na they have come to protect you. The government of APC in Imo State are using the enemies to protect the people. The government of Hope Uzodimma use ndị ebube agụ bụ ndị iro ndị Igbo. Ụmụ Asari Dokubo hetiri ndị Igbo. Unu afụgo ihe Asari Dokubo kwuru maka ndị Igbo now. There is no need anyị nwee shawe ya ma because he's a tout. He's a full-blooded tout. You got to go? So there is no way Asari Dokubo onye hetiri ndị Igbo ga-esha banye into agreement with Hope Uzodimma ka protect ya ndị Igbo ndị Imo with ndị ebube agụ bụ boys Asari Dokubo onye kpọrọ ndị Igbo ashị. It's just a short message. Ndị Imo mụrụ n'anya. Ndị Imo mụrụ n'anya. If your governor can use an enemy, If your governor can go to an enemy of Ndibo and of Ndimo to ask for his help in terms of security of Ndonache, then Maraza Nebai Neje. Mana Nebai Sepota, Mana Nebai Neje, Mana Nebai no now. Mana Nebai no now. Asari Dokubo that he hates Ndibo. Ka governor unu. Governor Ndimo. Jereje enter into agreement with. Ya bonye boys ha. Asinde bubago. Hana ala Ndimo ni ye. Ndimo akwafu obara. Go to Agba see what is happening. Go to Izomba see what is happening. Go to Osu. Go to Awidemila see what is happening. Oh boys Asari Dokubo. Asari Dokubo. Wonye kpọrọ ndị Igbo ashị. Wonye gọvanọ ndị Imo ji arụ ọrụ. Ụbọchị nta ka anyị chụọ ọnụ n'Owerre nchi.